are halfway into our 6th grade year, so today I want to give you an update on our language arts. How's it going? What have we liked? What hasn't been working? And where do I really think that we are going to move to for 7th grade? So let's get started. First up, what we're using for grammar is easy grammar. We do the workbook, the daily grams, and then also the tests. My daughter is in the 6th grade version. I probably could have put her into the plus version, but 6th grade is great because it is a lot of reinforcement and it's not super stressful to her. This daily grams, which is 1 page every day of basic review, reminder, this is your spiral. She loves these. This is probably our biggest win in all of grammar, all of language for this year are these daily grams. She absolutely loves them. She looks forward to doing them, and there are no complaints about them. And it's great because there are times where she has forgotten, where to put commas in certain things or how to use semicolons. And this just reminds her that she needs to know that. And so I am going to stick with daily grams for as long as possible. Easy Grammar does have a 7th grade daily grams, which I am very excited about. We will 100% be using these moving forward into next year. Daily grams is definitely our favorite part of the language arts for this year. She likes the easy grammar okay. I mean, it's very much it's a worksheet, basically. It's a worksheet, but it reinforces those materials that she knew. She is enjoying it. I mean, she doesn't really have any complaints about easy grammar, and I'm liking the fact that it's a great spiral and a great review for her. There's not really new concepts that she did not know, maybe one here or there that she's picking up on really easily. They do have tests and quizzes, and we follow them. Now, to note, if you are going to do easy grammar, you cannot do just 1 page a day, or you will be doing easy grammar for a long time. So we normally go 2 to 3 pages a day, but I don't make her do every one of them. If she understands the concept within that we're talking about, then there's probably about 2 or 3 worksheets, and I tell her, go to the last one, do the last one. If you get those right, then we're not going to worry about the other 2, and we'll move on to the next concept. And that really has seemed to work very well for us. And so easy grammar, thumbs up. We're very thankful for it. For reading comprehension, we are sticking with our reading comprehension skill sheets from Abeka. These are wonderful. She has done these all along. They're great. You have 1 page to read. It gives you a time for how long the student should take to read it. And then on the back of the page is a list of questions that they need to fill out about what they just read. And we're no problem. We're enjoying these reading comprehension skill sheets, and I like them. She likes them. The one thing to note is as we are getting older, and I'm very thankful for Abeka for doing this, these are moving into, do you understand what it means? No longer can she just flip the page over and look and the answer be right there. There are some of those questions where she has to understand and read into the passage to understand what the passage means in order to answer the questions, which is really where she should be. This is what she should be growing towards, and Abeka is leading her right there with these reading comprehension skill sheets, and so we will continue using those. Thumbs up, Abeka. For spelling, we are using the 180 days of spelling. We're finishing up level 5. I really don't know that we're going to continue with a spelling curriculum once we finish this. My daughter's doing very well with spelling. We had to find the right motivation, which I really think that we did for her, because what we do is we have a pre-test. If you get all the words correct on the pre-test, then she doesn't have to do all those worksheets throughout the week, because our point is to know how to spell the words, right? And so she is really doing very well with that motivation. And as long as her spelling continues to improve, which I have no reason to think that it won't, we may, once we finish this, stop doing a spelling curriculum and really focus on writing and vocabulary, which is something that we do need to focus on. I do like this 180 days with spelling. It's basically your list, but I want to move on to something that's more vocabulary focused rather than taking the time with spelling when she's doing very well with that. We are also doing word ladders. We do this a couple of times a week. This is for grades 4 through 6. We're finishing this up. We started it last year. It's great. And we will finish it in the next few months. We like word ladders. It's just a easier way of learning more vocabulary, which again is what I'm concentrating on a little bit more nowadays. And so we are enjoying word ladders. Thumbs up, word ladders. My daughter did learn how to write in cursive in 2nd grade. She didn't really like it. She still doesn't like it. We're doing the jokes and riddles cursive practice, and she has asked to stop cursive. I told her that as long as her cursive continues to be legible and that she can read cursive, that we will gradually stop cursive after the 6th grade year, with the knowledge that we may come back to it if necessary. This is really more for practice than anything else because she uses her typing skills so much more than what she uses her cursive skills, but I want her to be able to write and to read cursive, and she can do that. So again, I don't feel the need to continue with cursive after this year unless it becomes a need again. So we'll see. If you like these updates, please make sure that you are subscribed, as I am planning on doing updates for each subject over the next few weeks. And then also, as we finish individual curriculum, I release a video on our review of that curriculum. So please check out our playlist for any curriculum that you're interested in, what we thought of it. Now, we did want to focus on figurative language for this year. And Teachers Pay Teachers is really who I turn to for helping me with this figurative language. And I found our class book of idioms on Teachers Pay Teachers, and we have so many different idioms where we get the idiom and then she has to draw pictures of what does it mean as an exact terminology and then what are people trying to convey with it. And this is a fun thing for us to do. We do it a couple of times a week. We also do our ELA daily warm-ups, and these have been a great find for us. They're 1-pagers front and back, and so for each month they give you 4 different sheets, and you have quite a few different things that you are focusing on, from punctuation to writing to figurative language to reflections on the things that you've learned. And she gets assigned one of these at the beginning of the week. She's responsible for completing it and then turning it in on Fridays. As you can see, it is short, sweet, to the point, but it's great for this spiral and for figurative languages because each of these pages do include a figurative language of some sort. Now let's talk writing. Writing is by far our biggest struggle in language arts. This year we decided to do structure and style with the videos from Mr. Poudoir, and it has been okay. Yeah, it's been okay. I can see improvement on her writing when she pays attention to those videos. And it was something that I was very surprised about because quite a few of the reviews talk about how great these videos are. Well, some of these videos can get pretty long. They can be about 1 hour and 25 minutes sometimes, and you separate them into day 1 and day 2. So maybe day 1 is 50 minutes and day 2 is 34 minutes, but it sometimes is long. So the video is truly Mr. Poudoir standing in front of a class teaching, which is fine, but her mind wanders. So I have had to really start taking the time and sitting down with her to watch the videos. When I do that and we have the discussions about the videos and we really talk about what he's wanting, I can see an improvement in her writing. But one of the reasons for us getting those videos was so that I didn't have to do that. It was supposed to be a time saver for me, and it truly has not been. So we are going to finish our IEW structure and style videos for this year. I am currently looking for something for next year. We may end up back with IEW. I probably don't think so, but we may. It just depends on what else I can find. I'm thinking that maybe my child is just someone who needs that live class, who needs a teacher that she maybe does virtually, maybe does in person. I'm not quite sure yet, but writing is something that we are still working on finding our unicorn curriculum for. And so we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. I love the comments that you guys have given me on other videos about writing curricula that you're using. Please keep them coming. Please put them down there because I am researching them. I am taking every comment that you tell me about writing and I'm looking into those programs. You guys have amazing recommendations and I thank you for them. You're the ones who told me about Easy Grammar and we love Easy Grammar. So thank you again for helping me in figuring out what is best for my daughter. I really appreciate it. I love this community and I'm so thankful for you. I hope you have a great day. Bye.